This is a model of an atom. So this is specifically a hydrogen atom because it's labeled with an H, and it is the smallest unit of matter. So it is the smallest unit that can alone build anything. So yes, atoms can be broken up, but then those things apart can't actually make anything. So if I cut this up, it wouldn't make anything. So the atom is the smallest building block. It's the smallest part of matter. Now, all of these are also atoms. They are different elements. So I could group all of the carbons together. I could group all of the oxygens together. I could group all of the hydrogens together. So here we have the element of oxygen. So now this is an element. Each of these are atoms, and together they're making an element. This is still an element because it has all the properties of oxygen, but these are also just oxygen because all of them are exactly the same. There's nothing else in them except for oxygen. They're pure. So that's that word pure. It just means there's nothing else in there. It's clean. This is clean and pure hydrogen. And then over here, we just have carbon. There's nothing else in there except for carbon. So an atom is referring to the single part of it. An element could be one, or it could be a group of the same type of atom. So it has to be the same type. Now we can start mixing these together and bonding them. That is what is going to make the molecule. So I can actually bond oxygen together. And once they're bonded, now it's a molecule. And I can bond it together with a carbon, CO2. So I have one carbon, two oxygen. I could make, so this is CO2. They're bonded together. It's a molecule. It's no longer just one thing. So it is one molecule, but it's made up of three atoms, two elements. So let's make water. So H, one H, two O's. So here we go. H2. I have the wrong thing. H2. So I need two H's and an O. So if I write that out, H2O, good thing I wrote that out. So two H's and an O, and I can see they're all touching, so they're bonded together. That's what makes it a molecule, is they're connected. Okay, if they're just out, they have nothing to do with each other. So once those atoms connect, then they become that molecule. So this is just a hydrogen atom. Bonded together, it becomes a molecule. So here we have a hydrogen atom. Here we have a group of the carbon element. And here we have a water molecule that's been bonded together. It usually has a mix of different elements, but it does not have to. So atom is the smallest piece. An element is usually a group of similar. So it doesn't have to be a group, but it's usually a group, but it has to be of the same type of atom. And then we have our molecule, which is when those atoms bond together.